Hello, it is a Saturday today, which means it's the one day of a week that I spend with Remy by myself, because Danny's at work. I've just realised it's going to keep flipping the focus between me and Remy. I'd rather I was in focus, to be honest, but I'm sure you'd all prefer Remy to be. I can't get any uni work done today because this little baby is a bit of a terror. So I thought I'd film a video. Uni is consuming my life right now. I have just over a week until my dissertation is due, and then I have like 3 weeks to do my other 2 modules. You okay? Oh goodness me. Basically, I get questions about how I'm dealing with university and family life, or, you know, if I can offer any advice, just things like that. Today I thought I would do a video about balancing university with baby. I found out I was pregnant 2 months into my 3rd year of university, so my final year, and I found out I was 5 months pregnant, so I'd be having the baby, this baby, at the beginning of my 2nd semester. So you have 2 semesters, I'd be able to complete 1, and then I would have the baby. So that's what I did. I completed pretty much my whole 1st semester while I was heavily pregnant, which is a bit of a story in itself, but would not recommend. So I completed that bit. That finished in January. I had Remy in February, and then I went back to uni the following September just to do a little bit of work. Like, it was completely part-time. I had 1 module to do, which was my dissertation prep, basically. And then in January of this year, sorry if this doesn't make sense, and sorry if he's talking over me because he's, yeah, he's like distracting me so much. Shush! 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 Such a fucking attention seeker. I don't want your pasta. I don't want it. I don't want, oh thank you. He's just gonna start throwing food on the floor now. I went back to uni in January of this year, and it's currently March. So from January till May, full-time semester. I've got to do as much work as everyone else. I've got to attend as many classes as everyone else. I've got the same deadlines, but I also have a baby. So what uni do to help me out is they give me extra student finance to fund his childcare. What they actually do is they pay for 2 days a week childcare, and I pay for half a day, and that's it. So they pay for 2.5 days childcare out of the 7-day week. So this means I have 2.5 days a week that I can do work. And then uni turn around and say, right, you need to be doing, what is it? I think it's like 80 hours a week we're meant to be doing, but they give me like 20 hours a week childcare. So I'm like, okay, where am I meant to conjure up these other 60 hours? Because I'm not sure. So that's difficult. So student finance give me extra money for childcare, but because they're giving me that extra money, I guess, they have cut the rest of my loan. So I have less spending money now with baby than I did in 2nd year without baby, which doesn't make sense to me because I kind of need it a little bit more now, especially because in the 2nd year I was spending it on alcohol, and now I would be spending it on like food. So money wise it's pretty difficult. Also because I'm a student, it means we don't get certain like tax benefits and government money that we'd get if I wasn't a student. Are you gonna sing throughout this whole video? You are? See how when I look at him he stops? He just wants attention. You're so annoying. Stop dropping food. It's not funny. Right, so that is how we survive. That's how the money works. I don't, as far as I'm aware, we're not entitled to any other kinds of money or anything either. I don't know what someone would do if their partner worked Monday to Friday 9 till 5, because that would mean they would literally have 2.5 days to do all of their uni work, and that just makes no sense to me. But Danny works all his hours in 3 or 4 squish days of 12-hour shifts. So he either works Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or he works Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we put Remy in nursery on Thursday and Fridays and half a day on Wednesday, and then Danny is off work on Mondays and Tuesdays, meaning that Monday to Friday I can do work. Obviously where it gets difficult is days where your baby is poorly. So what we've had, for example, is quite a lot of days where Remy has been unwell, and so he's not able to go to nursery because the nursery won't actually have him if he's a certain level of poorly. Bit TMI, but basically when it comes to baby diarrhea, they cannot go to nursery and he gets diarrhea quite a lot. Mostly because he just like crawls around eating anything off the floor. So yeah, there's been a few occasions where I've planned to get like X amount of work done and then nursery have said, he's poorly, he can't come in today. And then I've been fucked because I cannot do work when he's here. He'll have like an hour-and-a-half nap, but by the time I get into the swing of doing work, he's awake, and also an hour-and-a-half is just not really enough time to do uni work. Sorry, I'm playing with my nose ring, I'm not like picking my nose. But yeah, so there's like things that can get in the way. Also, I don't have any friends at uni, and when I say I don't have any friends, I mean I don't have course friends. I don't even have friends on different courses anymore who I like hang out with at lunch. I do not know a single person at my university, which I've just realised Remy is wearing an open shirt and he just looks ridiculous. Danny's always like, every time Danny comes back from work and sees how I've dressed Remy for the day, he's like, what the fuck have you done? Because Danny dresses him in like really smart shirts and skinny jeans and like cute little Nike trainers, and I just dress him like a fucking state. But yeah, so because I don't speak to anyone at uni, it makes it quite hard to motivate myself when I'm at uni. I don't have like the added motivation of being like, oh, we'll go hang out in the SU in between classes, or like, I don't even know. I don't have anyone to like message when I don't know what I'm doing. So if I misunderstand a module or like a question on an assignment, I don't have a friend to like help me, just quickly help me, which is something I've had in the past, but my friends have graduated now. So that's definitely something to bear in mind if it's a case of going back into uni, or if, I don't know, if you're a mature student in general, like I think it is harder to make friends because you just have less in common with people. And also something I found on my course at the moment is like, once people find out I have a kid, they do treat me in a bit of a different way, and they're not mean to me, but they just don't make as much of an effort with me. I think like it's just different. This video has been an absolute car crash. I don't even know if I'm going to upload it. You're a mess. There's hummus and pasta all over the floor. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. Like, am I just complaining? I'm trying to give the reality of what it's like to study and have a family, but I'm hoping that I'm not just complaining, but because there are so many negatives that I'm trying to get across, obviously it does just sound like I'm complaining. In terms of positives, if I'm completely honest, the positives are you get a degree. And if a degree is what you want, then you get that. That is the only positive about studying when you have a baby. Right, hold on, I'm just gonna get him out. Hummus hands, love them. He is covered in hummus, that is so gross. He's just over here now. Chilling. Can you get your toes off me, please? What is this boy doing? Oh my god. Okay, wait, get off the sofa. Can you just stand here? Yeah, like if a degree is what you're after and that is literally it, then like obviously you can deal with the negatives because it's worth it, I guess. Come on, do you want milk? There are so many easier ways to access jobs other than going to uni, especially for me. Like obviously I didn't know that this was gonna happen. I had absolutely no idea that I was gonna like meet the person that I was gonna marry and have kids with in second year. But if I had known that this was gonna happen when it happened, then I would not have gone to uni. And in fact, even before I met Danny, I was already regretting being at uni, which might be why I'm struggling so much now, because it's not truly what I want. And the only reason I carried on with my degree is because I was 2.5 years out of 3 done. So I had like a 1/6 of my course to go, and I was like, I would be silly not to carry on. I just think, especially for me, like my degree that I'm doing is PR, and to get a job in PR, you do not need a degree. I just as easily could have got an internship and then worked my way up. So I think it depends. Like if the career that you want to go into is something that you need a degree for, and you already have a baby, then obviously it's like worth it, and it's something that you should definitely look into, but also do weigh up the pros and cons before you do it, because it's just so hard. It is so hard. You just kind of, well, for me, I definitely think I've just lost the motivation. Generally I could have just, wow, thanks, not like I'm trying to film or anything. What are you doing? Grubby hands off my camera. So to summarize, if you if you want to go to uni when you've got a baby, you will be very poor, you'll be very tired, you will have so much work to do in such a short amount of time, but you will have a degree. So that's that. Babies are annoying. In fact, yeah, the issue here isn't university, the issue here is baby. That's the problem. I've got a baby, so no matter what I do in life, it's gonna be difficult because I've got this big curly head following me everywhere I go. He's drinking an empty bottle of milk. Why are you so close to me? Get away. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here because it was probably... I'm mum. So thanks for watching this video. Sorry if it was just me complaining and you didn't really get that much info, but that's kind of all I could think of. I was very distracted for most of this video, so yeah, if you have any questions about studying with a baby or like, I don't know, if there's anything I missed out, I probably missed out something really obvious just because I've not been paying attention to what I'm saying. So obviously just like leave me a comment or like message me on Instagram or Twitter or something and I'll try and get back to you. In fact, I will get back to you. I need to stop saying I'm going to try to do something that's not actually that difficult. He's very annoying. You're very annoying, aren't you? Alright, yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll leave my social media below. You should follow me on them. And yeah, bye.